Introduction. Nobody warned us, and somebody absolutely should have. Let me tell you how this book started. Not with research, not with a plan, not with me sitting at a very organized desk with color coded notes and a clear sense of direction. It started with a question that arrived uninvited, sat down without asking, and refused to leave. The question was simple, embarrassingly simple. The kind of simple that takes 20 years to finally say out loud, wait, is this it? Because nobody told me this was how it was going to go. And once that question got out, once it had been said out loud and breathed actual air, 100 other questions came rushing in behind it. Why does everyone else seem to have received a manual I didn't get? Why does the life I was sold look nothing like the life I am living? Why did I do everything I was supposed to do and still end up here, which is a perfectly fine here? But it is not the here that was advertised, and the big one, the one underneath everything. Who sold us this story? I mean this sincerely. I would like a name. I would like to have a conversation. I have questions. I have receipts. I showed up. I did the things. I was ready, and the caravan did not come. I need answers. I need accountability. I need someone to explain to me why I believed with my whole entire chest that if I just got the right shoes, lived right, loved right, waited right, the whole thing would click into place. Fix it, Jesus. No, really. Fix it, the table flipping moment. You know the story of Jesus in the temple, the one where he walks in, looks around at what is happening, and absolutely loses it, flips the tables, scatters everything, zero chill, complete and total refusal to pretend that what is happening is okay. That energy, that is this book. Not rage for the sake of rage, not bitterness dressed up as wisdom, but the specific, clarifying, life-changing energy of someone who has looked at a situation clearly, finally, really clearly, and said, no, this is not right, and I am not going to keep walking around it, pretending it is. The tables being flipped in this book are the ones that have been set for us without our input. The timelines, the expectations, the story about what a good life looks like, and who gets to live one, and what it costs, and who pays. We are flipping those tables with love, with laughter, with the full force of women who are done pretending the setup was fair. Who I am, the short version, no CV. My name is Coach Jacky. I am a woman who asks questions until she finds answers. I am a builder of things, frameworks, communities, music, stories, businesses. Not because I had a master plan, but because I could not stop seeing what was possible. And then I had to go make it exist. I am trauma-informed certified. And I want you to know what that actually means, because it is not just a qualification I mention to sound impressive at dinner parties. It means I am trained to look at a situation from every angle. The emotional, the neurological, the relational, the historical, and mirror it back to you in context. To give you a NITTI on it, name it, investigate it, tame it, transform it, integrate it. Here is what I have found consistently with the people I work with. When someone actually NITTIs a situation, when they name it, investigate the neurobiology behind it, understand their own trauma patterns and other people's too, progress happens. Not always the dramatic overnight kind. Sometimes it is quieter than that. But things shift, understanding arrives. And even on the days when the situation itself doesn't change, the person sitting inside it does. They carry it differently. They see it more clearly. They stop blaming themselves for things that were never their fault to begin with. And if nothing else, We have better understanding, and as someone who has turned, I need to understand this right now, into an entire career, I promise you, better understanding is never nothing. It is frequently everything. One more thing before we begin. I need to say this before we go any further because it matters, and I refuse to assume you already know it. You are not the problem. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are not naive or foolish or behind or broken. You were a person who received a story and believed it because it was given to you by people who believed it in a world that built entire industries around making sure you kept believing it. So we are going to look at it directly, together, with humor and honesty, and the specific kind of grace that comes from one woman saying to another, I see exactly what happened here, and I am not going anywhere until we figure out what comes next. Welcome. Sit down. Pour whatever you pour when things are about to get real. We are starting now. Class dismissed. With love, Coach Jacky XOXO.